Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Clash of Clans with Logeeny Games. Well, everybody, today is April 23rd, 2016. I know this video is probably coming out a couple days later, but I wanted to address the recent announcement made by Supercell called Encouraging Fair Play. We're stepping up our commitment to fair play. The goal to provide a level playing field for everybody, basically. Supercell is claiming that they have a way to detect when players are using third-party software to give them unfair advantages in Clash of Clans. But they're claiming this is going to be brand-wide, like Supercell-wide, all of our games, Clash Royale, Boom Beach, all that type of stuff. But Clash of Clans for sure, because we've all experienced the mess that kind of is clan war. Now, just before I get too far ahead of myself, we know that Supercell wants to improve clan war, and their most recent update was an obvious attempt at doing that. They added balancing features, they added new troops, they updated matchmaking. You know, we know that they want to give some real effort to clan war, and the community's response by and large was, hey, no matter what kind of improvements you give us, we still have to address the issue of the cheaters. We still have to address the modders, those who are using third-party applications to give themselves an unfair advantage in clan war. It's a rotten practice. I've never used any third-party apps. Nobody in our clan is allowed to use third-party apps. And unless Supercell can address that issue, all of their updates they add to clan war are going to be tainted by these modders. So here comes Supercell saying, hey, all right, we're going to step up our commitment to taking care of modders. We want to step up our commitment to banning people, to making sure that the playing field is level in clan war. And I know that this is because there are further clan war improvements that they want to roll out, but they know they have to address the issue of modders. As much of the improvements, as awesome as they could be, the improvements they want to roll out for clan war, they have to take care of the modders. So I really see this as the next step in Supercell wanting to improve clan war in Clash of Clans, which is great. I believe that there's great things still to come for clan war, and this is a massively necessary step. Like I said, I've never used any of these third-party apps or anything. I'm not a modder. Nobody in our clan is allowed to mod. We just have a general rule about that. We have encountered modders in clan war, and it's so depressing when that happens, because you just know it's such an unfair advantage that they've given themselves. So I'm happy to see this. If we click learn more, where do we go? All right, we go to a blog post or something. Stepping up our commitment. This is basically the same thing. Well, you guys, if I click here, it talks about, this takes us straight to Supercell's website. And they list out like 3 categories of fairness that they're trying to enforce. Of course, they don't want anybody using third-party software, bots, mods, hacks, any of that kind of thing. They don't want any unauthorized selling of gems or game economy abuse. So that's kind of a financial thing. They don't want people tinkering with how the finances are working. Of course, they want the money, but at the same time, they don't want things to be abused in a way that actually can take advantage of other people's finances, like hacked accounts, that kind of thing. The buying and selling of game accounts also is another thing they want to ban. A lot of this is kind of like tied in with identity theft, and sometimes you have people whose accounts get compromised and people are buying gems using other people's financial information. Dangerous, dangerous stuff. So again, this is Supercell saying we don't want any of this kind of tinkering to go on. That's why they want to keep it fair and they want to keep it safe, was I think the two quotes they were using. There's also like a Q&A where they talk about some of the frequently asked questions about, you know, is it going to be an issue of reporting people? No, it's not so much about reporting people anymore. Supercell is claiming that they can detect when people are using third-party apps, and they're going to start banning people, like temporary bans and permanent bans. Like, it's going to be over with. So this is them wanting to give a warning. I think you can see up here. They want to give a warning to the people who are modding to say, hey, get your stuff clean. Get this stuff off your devices and start playing the game fairly, or you're going to get banned. And these types of bans are not going to be like all at once. There's going to be like a tiered deployment of this banning, where as they're detecting people, they'll be banning them kind of like in stages, where there'll be temporary bans, there'll be permanent bans. And it's going to be rolling out soon. I mean, like within the next month, but it's an ongoing effort that they're going to be making. So it's not just going to be a one-time big group ban, but there are going to be mass bans. And it's going to be an ongoing effort. So this really is like a proper warning to people who are using third-party apps. You've got to stop. Also, if we can jump back into the game, in the App Store today, there is a optional update for Clash of Clans, and the release notes just say, hey, there's a new bowler troop. Hey, there's Clan War matchmaking has been updated. It's all descriptions of previous updates that have already rolled out. Basically, there's a new update that doesn't describe what it is. And if you comb through the website, the forums, all of that, the Clash of Clans forums have no announcement about this update. Twitter is silent about the update. It's just this mysterious update is in the App Store, and the speculation that's going around is that this new optional update is going to include whatever it is that's allowing Supercell to detect the cheaters. So like I say, I always just keep stuff up to date. I'm not worried at all about anything detecting if I'm cheating or not, because I'm not using any third-party apps. But that's pretty interesting. I don't know why Supercell would, number one, not make a clear announcement about what that update is, what it entails, and number two, not make it mandatory. Why would you make that update optional, honestly? So what does that mean? Like, you know, that doesn't make sense. So anyway, I'm not sure what that update that's sitting in the App Store right now means. I need to go download it, update it. Not sure. I'll try to keep you guys up to date on if Supercell does end up announcing anything. But it's very interesting little times we're in. I know that once we see Clan War kind of cleaned up a little bit from all this modding and all that kind of nonsense, it's really making me wonder what the next big step is going to be for Clan War. It's clear that they're wanting to continue giving attention to Clan War. So I'm kind of excited to see where this is going. Hopefully we can just get past all of this. Everybody just kind of needs to get on board with playing the game fairly, because that's what's best for the game. That's what's best for the community. And if you care about either of those, you want to play clean. So so there are other, like a couple third-party apps that don't give you an unfair advantage in gameplay that are still going to be allowed. I don't know what those are called, but if you go to the forums, there's a post by Supercell talking about the types of things that are still allowed but still discouraged, and then the types of stuff that there simply be no tolerance for at all. So I encourage you guys, if you have not gone and looked into this more, go over here to your news section and read through all of this stuff. These are important changes. They're in a wonderful, great direction. We're going to see some great health and vibrancy brought into Clan War as Supercell continues to give energy to it and improve it. Looking forward to it. What's my speculation about what's coming next? Something with Clan War. Could it be tournaments? Could it be arranged matchups? Could it be, man, I don't know. I mean, they surprised me with some of their updates in the most recent one. I'm not that big into like the bowler or new troops. That's not what we need. We need features that are going to be like game-wide, are going to affect every member of Clan War, whether you're a Town Hall 4 and 5 or you're a Town Hall 10 and 11. So that's the kind of features I'm looking at, like the tournaments, like arranged war matchups, like a 4-star victory system, whatever that looks like. So anyway, if you guys haven't heard about that, that's too much to talk about for now. This is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about these changes in the comments, and I will talk to you guys again soon.